Am I live? Can you hear me, Jason? Hey, Jason. Can you hear me? Hi, Road Trip. Can you guys hear me? I hope. Hey, Road Trip. How are you doing? We are live. Yeah, we are. I just hope you can hear me, Jason and Road Trip. Oh, that's great. Okay, good. I'm having problems with the internet. I think something's happening in Arizona that I'm trying to figure it out, but our internet is really slow. Happened in Arizona that. Oops, come on. Supposed to be mute. So how are you, Jason? Richard, hey, welcome back. I don't even see you, but how are you? This is something's wrong again. Oh my gosh. But anyways, if you guys seen the title, what it means, we wrestle with the not with the flesh, but with spiritual. Thanks, Jason. But anyways, I know there's not that many people, but it's okay because I don't worry that I don't worry about that as long as it gets out. But many of us are fighting flesh by flesh, which is very sad. What we're seeing today, what we saw in the past, and what we're going to see in the future. We must understand that when you fight by flesh, many will die. If you fight by spiritual, many will live because you know what is in the spiritual realm. In the spiritual realm, we're supposed to really get along, love each other, have peace, enjoy like visiting families and stuff. And in the spiritual realm, it also guides us where we're supposed to go on our path. Like mine is already chosen. Um, and see, what I'm seeing today at Minnesota, uh, how they so-called quote shot someone. We have to realize if it's a fake or if it's real. And that's what we're going to be seeing soon. But remember, those that attack you, you have to realize what's in them, like a spiritual battle. It's not flesh by flesh. It shouldn't be. But many should know and understand and research on the spiritual realm because this is the time to find out what's going on. And I hope everyone gets what I'm saying. Day for me. Okay, road trip. Thanks for coming. Peanut butter. Hi. Um. So it's like the natives, Native Americans, how they knew what a big spirit's about, spiritual. They knew more than what we know in the spiritual realm. They also knew when they had a fight in the spiritual realm as well and flesh. But in their time, many died, which is sad. But our ancestors knew about the spiritual fight, and they did a lot of it. And they also left us a lot of information how to fight in the spiritual realm. And I know that for a fact because I do it the same way. But we have to realize, you guys, this is nothing. The spiritual fight right now is nothing. We've been fighting the spiritual realm for a long time. Now it comes to the point where you better really get your things together and look at it in the spiritual realm through your eyes and see what's going on. See what you need to see and hear what you need to hear and speak what you must speak. Our Father in heaven, He gives us all the ability to see, to hear, and to speak the truth, see the truth, and hear the truth. So, in my position in the spiritual realm, I see a lot of it. I see a lot of darkness fighting against light. But there are more light rising more than anything at this moment around the whole world. around my country. The light is rising. And when the light hits, darkness will also leave. But for that to happen, we must tap into the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is what guides us and protects us and gives us where we must be led to. But it, it's so sad to see what's going on, if it's true or not true, or what's going on in Minnesota, or what's coming to the United States. With all this chaos, we're seeing martial law coming in. National Guards are already there. So it's going to continue. You guys just really seek into the spiritual realm. I'm telling you straight out, seek in the spiritual realm. We need it. We need to, because it's not going to get easier. It's going to get harder. No matter what, how much our president's doing for our country, it's going to get hard. But it's going to be in the spiritual realm. It's not going to be flesh by flesh. It's going to be in the spiritual realm. And that's when people take it as flesh by flesh, shooting each other or whatever, killing each other. You know, we have to realize that it's a spiritual fight, and you need to understand it and research on it, and you will find your answers, just like I found mine a long time ago. Hey JB, yay cat you. 1111, Code, nice to see you. You just had noodles, cheese and donuts. Yeah, Jason, we have to be strong. I mean, exactly, because the more we pay attention to the negative, our positive ends up going deeper and deeper down, and negative will take over. The negative will also take over your spirit. It makes you feel the emotions really bad. Like here in Arizona, whatever they're doing in our state, um, a radar, I've seen it, and whatever they're doing is taking a lot of our energy. And I think, you know, our bodies are always drained. There's no oxygen. There's nothing. Our internet, our phones, batteries go down so fast. And whatever they're doing at night is affecting all of us, which is sad. I wish I knew what it was, but it's it's terrible. Okay. But yeah, you guys, we all have to be strong and spiritual. But honestly, you know, this is a battle. It's not something easy. It's not something that it's you can do it in a snap. You can't. You need the spiritual realm to be with you to lead you, especially to lead a country. We need that spiritual person to lead the countries. And I'm talking for my country. You know, Trump is there, but there's a reason. Even though they come and attack him, Trump is who he is. And we're supposed to give respect to our president. It doesn't matter if it's a Democrat, Republican, as long as, you know, we give them respect and respect our flags. Unfortunately, none of that is happening. You know, they're not respecting. But things are going to change. It's going to change for the good. But again, it's in the spiritual realm. It's going to be a very hard battle. And we have to be strong in the spirit, in you, because you're going to go by flesh. You're going to think by flesh. And that's a hard thing that to do. And I say for myself, hey, Otzi, thank you for coming. JB, I'm doing right. Each one of us, JB, each one of us battle. I battle very hard in the spiritual realm, which it drains me out. It drains me really bad. And I know the other day I felt a lot of emotions of people that drain me, but also is what they're doing in Arizona. It's draining us out too. So, but we have to be strong. Honestly, we have to. This is just the beginning of what's coming. Like I said, the last hangout, it's a piece of the cake, a little piece. But the big one is coming, and we're not prepared. We're not ready. And again, this is a spiritual fight. And you will see in your own towns or cities or your own state that how people are going to turn to. You're going to see the other side of these people, which is the darkness. When that happens, the darkness will try to fight against you. So you don't have to do the mission that you are supposed to do. And unfortunately, it does happen. Okay. Gemma, hi, how are you? It's been a long time I haven't seen you. Uh, let me. I took everybody's wrenches away because I didn't know I was going to do live streams again. So I'm giving them slowly back. Machita. Hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. But yeah, you guys, be strong in the spiritual. I'm telling you, something big is coming, and it's in my gut feeling, and I've seen things already that came to pass. I talked about why I'm on YouTube. I talked about I'm a spiritual person. I feel people's emotions. It's it's just I worry because people that don't know in the spiritual realm, they're gonna end up falling for the flesh to flesh, which is man made ideas, you could say. But if when you're in the spiritual realm, you know that's a bad thing to do, or is it a good thing to do? That is what how the spiritual realm works. It leads us, like it leads me, you, whoever is in that path of the spiritual realm. But our ancestors, like I said earlier, they were more spiritual than what we are today. And I really believe that those are the ones that are supposed to, because now they don't have it, but they're responsible for the land. They're responsible for the air, water, all the elements, you could say. They're responsible for it. So the prophecies in a lot of tribes are coming to the same prophecy. And it's getting there. This is why it's a battle. And my ancestors, they're all here. Your ancestors are all here. And they're trying to help us to get this over with. What's coming. In other words, guide you to where you need to be. And they're there also to make us strong. We also, they're right by our side to fight. And for us to fight this so-called darkness, they will also be in peace, which is very sad to say it, but there's, they're not in peace yet. They're still here in this land. And there's many reasons why they're still here. And I was telling someone not long ago that when you see a white buffalo somewhere, then you know that the natives tribes are with us more than ever. They're awakening us up, us as their generation. In other words, they're also helping us to understand the spiritual realm. Great spirits, as they call it, is with us as well. It's the same spirit as they had that we have. The difference is that we need to tap in what they had. That's the way I see it. As a native, I'm grateful and blessed that I have it. But let me see. I'm not watching it. Hi, Bubba News. Welcome. Stopping by to say hello. Much love. Thanks. JB Ram. You banned me from your channel. You told me you were going to troll me on something you were chatting about in your stream. Okay. Not a weapon. Walter Williams, welcome. Nice to see you. Big smiling face to that, Jason. But yeah, it's the You guys just be ready. This is the beginning in Minnesota, and I'm pretty sure other states are going to rise up. I think that's what they said. I don't know. I don't get involved with a lot of that stuff because I know it's a spiritual fight. I know that people are doing whatever they want to do. The anger, people getting hurt, they're being upset, and their minds are going crazy. You see, this is the darkness in them that are letting them feel this way. When the reality of what's going on with our country and around the world, we should be united to stop whatever their plans are, we can say. But again, it's a spiritual fight. And I can't tell you what to do, what to believe. Don't believe my words, but I'm telling you 100%. I know when it's a spiritual fight. I know. I've been there and I will always be there. Now, in the future, because that is my mission. And I said it on the last live stream, those that weren't here. My true mission for me is what I'm going to do soon. Until I get to the end of it, then I will go home. That is how he planned it because I've been seeking what is my mission? What am I supposed to do? Why am I here in this earth where I don't belong? This is not my world. My world is somewhere else. But and now I know my answer. After all these years, I finally got my answer. And my journey starts really since I started streaming. I just haven't got all my stuff together to talk about, but it's going to be awesome. And like I said, you guys join from the beginning to understand because it's all about spiritual. It's all about our ancestors, and it's just what he put in my heart, and it's been in it for a while. I just didn't push it, and I had some other friends that was going to come on the panels and talk about it, but I haven't seen her for a while either. So now it's here. It's here for me to start doing what I have to do. And when I get to that end of my mission, I'll be out of this world. And I just don't know how long this will take. All I know for sure, 100%, that the message must go out. It has to. It has to open everybody's eyes what I have to say and what I have to do. It will make sense. I wish I can screen share and give you guys all the details, but I guess I'll see how I can do that. But that is my mission. I didn't want to say it, but I said it. It's going to be about natives and the spiritual realm, which it connects to everything that the research FPV1 Sandra are doing. It connects to them, but this is in the spiritual realm. So I hope you guys stay tuned, follow what I'm going to do. Others are going to be with me. Others are going to probably be coming on the panel because I would like to know their input. As a native or even not a native, what do you think about it? Because a lot of us, we are lost in our so-called brothers and sisters that were sacrificed in their time. In other words, our ancestors. So it has a lot to do with them and a lot to do with us. It is today and in the future. But will there be a future? I really don't know. I hope there is for the sake of the generations that are behind us. I hope so. They deserve it. But I don't know. That's the part I wish I knew, but I don't. But it is a spiritual fight. 3/11/22. Flat Earth Mario. Flat Earth Hi. Long time no see. I'm doing good. How are you? Misael. Uh, only the wise. God, it's been a long time. Peace to you too. But yeah, you guys, so give me some of your ideas or give me some of your thoughts about what I just said about spiritual fight, about It's not flesh by flesh. It's a spiritual fight. My last trip around the Lady Cat last 7 months with a heart thing. Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Walter. Are you doing better though? Walter, are you doing better? Oh, are we having a problem, JB? Yeah, we're in war, and we have to really honestly tap into the spiritual realm. We have to, so you can understand and know what's going on. And but like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect with the research uh, FPVs and one and Sandra's, but in the spiritual realm. Um, it was supposed to be with how can I say it? It was supposed to start way back, my mission, but I had to get all my stuff together and do some lookups. And as I was looking up a lot of stuff, what I'm gonna do, a lot of a lot of it lined up together, the spiritual and the native tribes. And you guys will be very intrigued, I hope, and understanding what I will do. But again, there will be people with me because they're natives, and they're also hopefully I'll get some how they feel about their own tribe, you can say. But it's gonna be cool. I like it. It's gonna be exciting for me at least. Nature. Okay. So Bible says all for we are opposed not by flesh but by principalities and powers. Exactly, JB. I agree. You should not have much choice before too long. I know I have a soul. I hope you meet God that. Yes, flat earth. Yes, your ancestors are guiding. Yesterday, by the way, I was on the internet and it's weird, but there was a sign there for me. And it has to do with a lot of the spiritual realm about our ancestors. And when I'm thinking of something and it lines up to what I'm thinking, then I know I'm in the right path. Like I was telling somebody, I said, on this path, on this journey, on this mission, I really will be attacked. A lot of people will apply say things to me, but it doesn't matter because my Father in heaven, he knows. He's the only one that knows. And to throw stones, he could do whatever. It's not gonna hurt me because I have to do my mission, and I want to leave this world with my mission done. And my ancestors are with me, and of course, I'll be protected. I'll be protected by Michael, the angel Michael. He's with me, and he'll protect me. So, you guys, I don't know what else to talk about, but I just want to let you guys know. I can't even talk about the spiritual realm. I know. So, what do you guys think? What's happening? Do you think it's a flesh by flesh, or do you think it is a spiritual realm, or is it um, just normal? I don't know. I mean, what I'm seeing is spiritual. I mean, all these people are being upset and stuff. You see all the evilness that's in them coming against the good. And I don't care what people will say who I am. I'm a Republican and I'm for Trump. And the reason why is because of this. It's not because I disagree what he does sometimes. I'm not 100% with Trump, but what he does, what I see what he does, I do. But the reason why I'm with Trump is because our Heavenly Father is giving us time to get our shit together. I'm going to say it like that, to get our shit together and tap into the spiritual realm. Time is short, time is coming. The new era is coming. This is why our Native Americans that have passed on are letting us open our eyes, especially those that humble themselves to our Father. I'm telling you, something big is coming, and people are not realizing. This virus is just to get our minds off of other things that is behind us. But you need to get off of that too. You need to get into the spiritual realm and just let the spirit realm, which is the Holy Spirit, I'm going to say, come in and direct you. And you will feel it. You will notice that something's different in you. People will notice different about you. But it's not easy either. It's a battle. We always battle for something. And that's why I said spiritual battles had started a long time ago, but this one is going to get worse. And many of us are not ready. I mean, I'm being honest. I miss you guys all, and that's why I'm telling you guys. MH, welcome. Thank you for coming. Come, it's coming, all right, guys. And if you're not ready, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, Flutter, it is gonna be tough. It's already getting tough. You know, I've been telling friends after all this chaos, lockdowns, and all this other BS. I was saying it's coming again. You know, stock up. Just don't go crazy. You know, and we need to. We really need to get ready and be there for others that need help for sure. But you can see that darkness is trying so hard to come against a lot of people around the world. It's not just our country, around the world. Like I said, it's a spiritual fight, but people are rising. What does it say? The more the rise we are, everybody, the more we can fight back, which is darkness. We are the light. It's just, do you accept the light in your life? It's up to you. You have a choice. I can't tell you what to do. Okay. Thank you. The link. But yeah, you guys. Um, I know there's not that many people. I don't want to say. Lupe, hola. How are you? Love and hope. Exactly, Walter. Love and hope. You know, it's just something that we all have to open our eyes. You know, I can't tell you what to do, you guys. I can't. I just can give the message and you guys take it as it is. Um, it's up to you. I thought, okay. Yeah, thank you, Lupe. I'm glad you're here as well. That was a hoax. Yeah, only the wise. It was a hoax. And see, this is what I'm saying. You know, evil is out there, no matter what. Evil, all of us have some kind of evil in us, which is hate, anger, you name it. Those are evil spirits. You know, you can have so many that you don't even know. You know, in you, in the spiritual. We also have gifts. What you do, as well. Oh, you're welcome, flattered. So, like I said, it's up to us to tap in the spiritual realm, to know what's really going around. You could say you're sitting on the top of a mountain, very high, which it's in the Bible, which is just way up there. Just sit there and look out everywhere, and you will see that how much evil is on our planet, how much evil is around the world. You see so much darkness, so much everything. But see now, you can see the light coming out through a lot of us is shining to others, speaking to others about the spiritual realm to lead them to the right path. That is our mission. Not going against each other. You know, we're supposed to be there for each other. You know, love each other like our Father wants us to. We got to bring love back to this country, to this world that we live in. We got to bring back healing the earth. All this we must do, even though it's all man-made. Everything that we're going through is man-made, but we're all equal. We're all supposed to be together and fight against this darkness. It's our time, just like other times when there was wars. But now this is a war of spiritual. And I'm telling you, it's going to come stronger. And I don't know what's going to happen. All I know, I'm ready. I've been ready for a long time for a battle. And of course, I have my armor and my helmet to fight. And that's what we're going to have to do is fight for the generations that are coming. And I'm pretty sure I will give my life for children. I prefer that because those are the generation. I lived my life, not fully, but I lived my life. But the children that are just being born, or the children that are what already like 8, 9, 10, those that are just 2, 3, you got to think of them, especially if your parents. Think about them. Put yourself in their shoe. You know, I will fight for every child if I have to, because they're the ones that need us the most. So we have to fight these big giants to win, to have the victory. And these giants are the ones I said, evil spirits. Amen. Spread the love and spiritual life. Evil hates that. But Lady Cat. Thank you guys. But yeah, has this lockdown, this so-called hoax virus, whatever you want to call it, if it's true or false. I know it's false. People say it's true. But you know what? If it's true or not true, we really need to be in that spiritual realm because these lockdowns, it's a test. It was a test for all of us in this world. How we're going to react, how we're going to feel, what kind of emotions we're going to go through. This was already planned out for us. And the second wave is coming. I'm telling you, they're preparing themselves for us, all of them. And it's sad. It's very sad. But also, there's a good side of it that parents are spending time for their children. Check this out, spending time with their children. The time that they never had time for them because they work all the time. But this is also bringing them together. Why? There's one reason. It's the spiritual way. Is that having family together, mom and dad, you name it, in their own home, is that the spiritual realm can teach them or let them see in the realm that what's going on. That's a good thing. For me, it is because they're spending time. How long has it been that parent hasn't spent the time with their children or given them love or understanding them or whatever that the children need from their parents? And this lockdown helped a lot with other parents to spend time, but also to prepare them. Prepare them as a family to be strong, as a family to not worry, as a family everything is going to be okay, as a family. See, this is the issues that are going to be coming, that you have to be strong as a family, as one. Parents that are out there that will listen to this message around the world, I pray that it does happen. That you guys stick as a family, be there. I mean, start just seeking. Seek, and you shall find. Ask, and you shall receive. And, sometimes we we don't know what to do. We're just like frozen. But you're not. You know what to do. We just all panic and worried and this and this and that. But yeah. Let me see. When the earth is sick and dying, the world found a tribe of all races who put their faith in deed. Not green again. Eyes of fire. Creep. Fire. That's true, Jason. That's very true. Like I said, this journey, this mission that I have now, I was in Flat Earth and I was in the research with FPV1, which I'm grateful and thankful for them. Um, but now this is my journey. This is what I have to do. And we all have a mission. We all have a journey. We just have to stick in, tap in, and you'll find it. It's just a matter of time. It's up to you. You choose, not I. But I choose to be in the spiritual realm. And it has guided me through all my life, through hell, through good, through sadness, through joy, through stress, depression. The spirit has been with me from day one. And it has not left me. And like I said, I'm 100% or over that the spiritual is always with me, always, and guide me. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not. I'm imperfect or unperfect. How you even want to put it, I guess. But when I have faults, the Spirit of the Lord always snaps and tells me, "Hey, you're going the wrong way. Hey, you're not supposed to do this." And when it happens, I know what He's trying to tell me. Stay in the straight path. Do not go left. Do not go right. Hello, Manny. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Love and hope are my purpose, husband. True, Walter. We're supposed to give love, but we're supposed to give that hope to everybody. When we have time in your own, like if you have like 10, 15 minutes, you don't know what to do, you're bored, try to go and see an elder once all this passes, an elderly, and just chat with them, because a lot of times they're lonely. Their family just leaves them there and forgets them, which is so sad. And all they want is love. And we're supposed to give love to everybody. It's hard, I understand, but we're supposed to. Because we have people that attack us left and right, and we can't give that love back. Instead, we give them anger and hate and talk back to them. I don't know how many of you guys talk back before to others, but I see it all the time, which is sad. Hey, Roots. Welcome. Nice to see you. Zoo, good morning. I know you're in UK. Okay. I'm trying to find someone. Okay. But yeah. And so in my journey, like I said, I went through hell. I went through a lot of hell, and I wanted to give up. I was tired of this so-called world that we have. But I knew I had a mission. I knew I had a journey. I just didn't know what it was. And now my journey, my mind journey starts already. I can't do no one else's journey. I can't. I'm going to try to be for others, because that is my mission as well. But this one that I have now, is most important to me, to you, and to all my native tribes. It's very important to them, mostly them. And so I guess I am the one that has to start it. Um, and I have to humble my heart to him every single day to lead me to what I must do. But like I said, I did already some research with someone, and everything lines up. Everything spiritual, native tribes, everything lines up to what I'm going to start talking about in a few weeks, I hope. Um, but stay tuned, start with me. And if you guys have questions, even when I speaking about it, just let me know, or let that person that's going to be on the panel know. But it does apply for all of us in this world, especially in the United States. United States, let me tell you, it's going to blow your mind. And it's all America. But United States is where it begins. That's all I could tell you. But then in the spiritual realm, you guys seek, knock at that door, and you see that spiritual. Because it's not what people say it's not true. It is true. I'm one of them. I'm one of those spiritual persons, and I know what I'm saying is the truth. We need to tap in. And if you don't know how, just try to talk to our Father. How you call him Father, Grandfather, God, or Abba, or Yahweh, or Layum, or I think that's how you pronounce him. But he has different names, but it's the same Father of all of us. And this is what my channel is going to be now. It's all about spiritual, native tribes, and where it began. So you guys got to turn in into all this. It's going to be awesome. All right. Yeah, it's nice to see you, Zoo. It's been a while. Hope life when I have love in my heart. So the trap just the other day, anger will kill love. Dead as a doornail. So keep smoking my friend. That's true. Sometimes Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Yeah, Ruth. Amen on that. Greetings, Anne. But you guys, honestly, this is the channel that people hopefully come and hear what I have to say. Again, it's going to line up to everything with the Native Americans and the spiritual realm, and other topics on top of that. That's also connects with everything. It will also connect to what FPV and one has been saying. But again, I'm doing the spiritual realm, nothing else. And I don't know how you guys feel about that, or what you think about what I'm saying, because I'm just saying how I feel and what I know. Like I was the last two notes, so simple, same lady, and Anna, hope you're doing good. I haven't seen you for a while. Oh no, I saw you last time. That's right. But we just have to just prepare ourselves, you guys. Something big's coming. I can feel it in my veins that something more bigger is coming, and we're not ready. None of us are still ready. Martial law is coming in into Minnesota ready. So because what's going on, the riots. I don't know what else states are gonna do the same shit. But you guys be safe out there, wherever you live, whatever country you live. Again, it's a spiritual fight. It's not flesh by flesh. And a lot of people take it as flesh by flesh. Revenge. And the Father says, neither revenge, our revenge for you. And a lot of times we do the revenge and in our own hands, and we're not supposed to. Thanks to Fight on Cats. Thanks, Jason. Yang. It's a new day. Hope it is a good one for everyone. I hope so too, Walter. Here it's 8 o'clock p.m. I don't know where you live at, Walter, but in the United States where I live, it's 8 o'clock. But yeah, you guys, just be strong. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to talk about because I just felt like you guys needed to know about the spiritual realm. It was in my heart last night. This morning, it was very hard on me to speak about it. And I'm like, I'm not ready, but I know that Father wanted me to speak about it, that it's a spiritual fight. It's not flesh by flesh. It's a spiritual fight against all these evilness. And they know about what's going on. Trump is the one that's holding back the darkness. I was telling somebody, if we really look at it, Trump is sitting in the White House, okay? Not because he wants to sit there. He was sent there for a reason. And that reason is to get us ready. And he's trying so hard to stop what's coming. He knows what's coming. But are we ready for it? Are we ready in the spiritual realm? Are we ready to be there for your family? Are you? Ask, ask yourself that question. Are you ready? Hell, I've been ready for a while, but I'm still not ready completely. In the spiritual realm, I am. By flesh, it's hard, but I still have things I have to do. And just it just hurts that I'm seeing this stuff right now at Minnesota. And I just hope no other states will stand up like that. Enough is enough. We're all going through hardships. People are not working. People are hurting. They bought new homes. They can't pay it. They used all their money in their banks to pay bills. I mean, you guys listen to what's going on. Look around you. Wake up, snap out of that dream. Smell the coffee, like they say. And it's hurting around the world, not just in the United States. And we can be strong, have unity, or we can be weak and be on the other side. I was telling someone that people from other countries in the third world, like Venezuela, Honduras, Mexico, all the America, all, all America, didn't have enough school like we did in the United States. And they're the ones that are being blind. They're the ones that are like not seeing the truth. Those are the people that we should reach out to and tell them and let them smell the coffee. We're supposed to wake them up, but unfortunately, we're not. We're not telling them. The more we wake up, the more positive that we have in this world than negative. And that is our journey. That is our mission. We must wake them up because a lot of them will be so like, what happened? What's going on? So we all, you know, blind, you could say. Want to start the day. If you just ladybug, you see, just glad she loves me. Hi, Chris Hayes. Oh, you're here too. Okay. I was telling everybody earlier, Chris, that I took wrenches off because I was not going to stream anymore. I didn't want to stream. But I have another mission. Corey, hi, welcome. I have another mission, you guys. So stay tuned. It's going to be good. Alejandro, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. I'm glad you're here. So yeah. But yeah, you guys, look around you. Look what's going on. Then once you look around you, what's going on? Look at your family. Would you want your children to see all this BS? Or do you want your children to have a better, safe world that we're supposed to have? Everything's dying. Everything. The souls, the animals. I'm saying soul has humans. The animals, our plants, our trees. We don't get oxygen that much. Our water is all poison now. Even those that are in the stream, those are in the lakes, it's poisoning. Even though it's fun to go to the lake. But look around you, honestly. And if, those that spend time with their children at this so-called lockdown, it was a good thing. That was a positive thing because you're spending time with your family as one. It was hard for us not to see our loved ones, I know that, or to do things. But as a family and whole in your own home was a good thing. Even though there's parents that going crazy, go back to school. I'm so sorry for that. Hey, Stephen Wonders. Hi. Hi, cats. Another good folks I haven't seen on page in a couple of months. No, I just started to come live. This is my second live out of, I think it's been 5 months that I didn't do any live streaming. So this is my second live stream. It's been what, 5 days ago that I did the other one. So yeah, I'm back. I hope I'm back. But yeah, you guys really think what I just said, you guys. It's just something that I needed to say out of my heart to you all and to the world that sees this video. I know for a fact I know my father is gonna let it go out as it's supposed to be because he wants the truth out, the really truth out. And again, it might be hard on me too. I know it's not going to be an easy road. I know that for a fact. And I'm going to have to go through a lot of BS again in my life, another journey, you could say. But I'm ready. I'm ready for it, and I think I have been ready. I just never knew what it was until now. But it's going to be a battle for me and those that are with me on the panel or whatever, which I know there's a few. They will also be in this journey because they have more information too, just like I do. They have information to give out. And I would love to have other natives on the panel and give me their input of their own tribe. Hmm. There's a lot I could talk about, but I don't want to because those are things that is going to come soon. A matter of time. Try to pop my eyes. Sleeping Bear. Oh my God. Hey, welcome back. It's been a long time I haven't seen you. But yeah, you guys. It's gonna be a tough road. Just like since I was little to now, it's been a tough road. But now this is gonna be the toughest. This is where my test. This is my test, my journey and my mission. But most of it's my test that he's giving me. And I have to be very strong in the spiritual to do this. To do what I have to do. And I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm joyful because what's a, I know what's about. I know what I have to do. But at the same time, it's gonna be a battle. I hope not. But yeah, Father will let me know. So, yeah. Just relaxing. Hot day. Yeah. You know what? Here was 112. It was hot, and it still is. I think it's like. Let me see. Let me see our time. Thank you. I love you guys too. Hmm. Trying to find it. Right now it's 91 degree, and it was 112 today. So it's still hot, very hot. But I don't know what they're doing at night to our state. It turns like if they're pouring something like red, and then it turns like purple. So whatever they're pouring in our state, it's making us feel weird because our emotions, the drain of our batteries, like it's like all our energy is being taken away from us, and it looks weird. But yeah, um, but I would love to know what they're doing in our state. They're making it hotter because in May we're already going to be in June. It should not be that hot. But again, I don't know what they're doing in our state. I wish I knew. Okay, Manny, thank you for coming. Many blessings to you and your family. But yeah, something's going on in our state. It's um it's not good. For me, it's not good. And I know I'll wake up with headaches, nausea. That's why I don't eat so early in the morning. Mm, we don't have that oxygen, whatever they're doing. Um, it's just been crazy for us. And wearing a mask here in Arizona, there's no way I would put one on. I haven't put one on from the beginning, but I won't put one on. Why? Because of the heat. Takes your oxygen. They even give us just so much little oxygen, and then you put a mask, and then forget it. You can't breathe. So I've been noticing people here in Arizona are not putting masks anymore. But there's places that you have to wear them or you can't enter, which is BS. And but yeah, here in Arizona, it's too freaking hot to wear a mask. Our sister rocks, Corey. Oh, I know, Chris, it is, but here, Chris, oh my God, something's happening to our state, and I wish I knew. Oh, well, yeah, Jason, yeah, okay, Jason knows. Thank you, Richard. Nice to see you. Many blessings to you and your family. I'm glad you came by. Thanks. Yeah, you guys. So something's going on in our state. We're sweating like crazy. I mean, I'm not myself sometimes. My emotions get in my way again, but I know Father is with me and trying to, make sure I'm okay because sometimes my flesh gets in the way of my spiritual, and it always has. That's why I said it's a hard road for me up to now, and it's going to continue. But the other day, my emotions went crazy, really crazy, until I found out what was going on in our state. It's terrible. Stephanie, hey girl, how you been? Yeah, I'm happy you stopped in too. How you been though?
Yeah, I'm happy you stopped in
Oops,
too.
sorry. Feeling similar. Oh, yeah. So you guys, I don't know what else to say, but my emotions were crazy. You know, I look at people, and I'm gonna be honest on this thing. What I'm gonna say, I say thing because don't bother me anymore. But when you have a good relationship as a friend, and you mess up that relationship, because I take my faults. And when you ask for forgiveness, you're supposed to forgive. Maybe a lot of people don't forgive. I know I do. But it makes me feel that you trust this person and things happen, right? Friendship. But see, God had to take me out of this place to do this, what I'm doing now. At first, I said it before, I just didn't know when I was going to leave YouTube, but I knew it was soon, very soon. 3 months went by, 4 months went by, and then finally things started to go into its place, lined up how it's supposed to be. But because of my flesh, oh my Lord, it's just hard for me to talk about it. My flesh overreact on some issues. But in the spiritual realm, I knew it had to happen because I was too close with this person that my father had to pull me out of there and say, you can't be here no more. Your work is done. Now your mission is this. And it was hard for me to let go. It was hard for me to just really let go of all of you guys, but especially this person. But then when I started to see things lined up, I said, that's why. Because I was being naive. I was being stubborn. No, I'm not doing this. I'm going to stay. But he pulled me out for a reason. See, when God puts you in a position to do a mission, to do his work, we're supposed to be obedient. We're not supposed to go against the Holy Spirit or the spiritual realm, you can say. We're supposed to be there for each other, but not do something that is not your mission. And when you do the mission, you're supposed to be obedient, like I just said, and not take it for granted of anything. The glory and the praises always go to our Father, no matter what. If you did something or you said something good or bad, especially good though, it goes to our Father. The glory goes to him. See, he's the one that gets it because he puts you to that mission to be done and to do it correctly. But unfortunately, sometimes we don't complete our mission at all. So what he does, he'll get someone else to finish it. Why? Because this mission has to be completed for the world to see, the world to know the truth. Because the truth is what sets us free. And if the truth has to come out for this whole world to set us free, then let it be so. But before, we still have to be in that spiritual realm too. connected with it, what your mission is. But I was very like didn't want to leave where I was at until I left and I realized why. It took me a while, don't get me wrong. I was so pissed off. I had a lot of anger. But see, when you ask for forgiveness, God takes it away from you. And it's up to that person to forgive and not forget, but forgive, but from their heart and not by the flesh. And every time I ask for forgiveness, it's from my heart and my spirit, but not my flesh. And this is where we're at today. We have families that we don't talk to. We have children that we don't talk to. We have grandkids that we don't talk to. Why? Because of our stubbornness. Our ego gets in the way. But if when all that stops, you get along with all your family and friends. But because of the stubbornness and ego, your ego, you can't get nowhere. But this person will always be a friend, no matter what. Why? Because that's who I am. That's why. But I know this person's probably listening, and I hope that we both move on to our own mission now, and that let bygones be bygones, and that's it. I mean, it's up to you. I already dealt with it. I dealt with it with my father, big time, but now it's up to you. Okay, made me mad. Hey, Sean, welcome. Thank you for coming. No, you guys don't get it wrong. I mean, I'm just being who I am. I'm pouring out my heart always. I put my heart to it. And we have to move on. I have a mission to complete, but I can't complete until this other problem I have on the side needs to be taken care of. But I am prepared already to do what I got to do in 2 more weeks. I'm just getting my feet back into doing live streams again because I haven't done it for I think 5 months. So that's why I'm doing live streams. Just get my feet wet again. Um, let's see. Anybody has questions for me? No, Sean. It has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with. It's just something I gotta take care of. That's it. You know, whoever comes in my chat room, it makes me happy. Honestly, it just. But if it was one or two, it doesn't matter because to me, to take this word out, it's more important than subs, than thumbs up, thumbs down. Doesn't matter. Even if there's thumbs down, it still kind of has you were there. But my work is just beginning. Like I said, now my journey is going to start in 2 weeks. It already started, to be honest, with another person. And a few persons are going to come on. And it's going to be excited. Very excited. And you guys, those that are in the spiritual realm already, you will understand. You will understand what I'm talking about and what I'm going to say. And those that are not will understand. Because I'm telling and guarantee you that Father will let you understand it in your way, in your language. And like I said, just always forget, not forget, but forgive your those that come against you. Forgive them, because again, it's flesh by flesh that does it, not in the spiritual realm. And we have to realize that it's not that person that you know. Sometimes evil comes out of us too. I'm not perfect, like I said, but it does come out. And I just hope what I just said about this person, think about it. But I washed my hands already. My hands are washed, cleaned, and ready to go. So, let me think of details. No, Sean, this is a journey that I'm gonna start now for spiritual realm, but the natives, the Americans. This is now my journey, my own journey with someone else and others that are natives. Um, that we need to get the truth out about our ancestors, about the spiritual realm, and the truth about them, because we've been lied to. We've been lied to from the beginning about our natives. This is why the DNA, they don't want you to know the truth, who you are, who's your really family, where does your bloodline comes from. They hiding all that. But see, if we search and in the spiritual realm, we can find the truth. It's so easy. But the DNAs are not correct. This is why the virus, they want your DNA. Why? I wonder why. I still ask myself why. But does anybody know why they want our DNAs? Coming back to Earth, being grounded again, cats. Yeah, so we come back. Sean, you're one-fourth Native American. My family is black. Yeah, Sean. That has a lot to do with what I'm going to talk about, Sean. You're right on the spot about that. And that's one of the things that my Heavenly Father showed me, which is going to be talked about down the road, Sean. So, yeah, that has a lot to do with it. Families are black, but natives, I mean, but we'll find out why. Why are natives are color brown, black? Why? Hmm. I know the reason, but I can't go there yet. But we have to realize that we can't play around with the spiritual realm either. Don't do it for your own benefit. Do it for a cause, for the spirit, for our Father. Mother Earth is hurting bad. She's hurting. She's seeing everything dying by human hands. Each one of us are responsible for this land as well. We are destroying it little by little. But many natives tribes are responsible for this land, and they're also seeing what's going on, and they're hurting as well. Of course, it's a prophecy of the Hopis, but they're also prophecy of other tribes that connects to the same information. Um, so that's what I'm going to do, you guys. So I don't know what you guys think about or what, but I'm ready for it. I'm excited. It's going to be a long journey. Good, Sean. Always be connected. Always. Now, there was a thing I saw today. I think it was early this morning, where it says that as we are born, we have an angel that guides us. And that angel is what protects us as well. And many don't believe that there's angel. I sure do. I really sure do. No. And We sometimes don't see them, and sometimes we do see them. You can feel them for sure. Yeah, Jason, it is coming. Good, Sean. We are all supposed to fast. You know, fasting, people think not eating or something, Sean. Fasting could be anything. Leaving watching TV, stop watching TV for so long, stop doing this for so long. It's not mostly about food. It's something that you can let go for a while. I'm learning from angels now. Are you, Corey? Are you learning? Eat fast a lot. Those who live in the hearts already are in the greater shelter of life. There is no shelter for evil. Will be yeah, it's true. No shelter for evil. Now I'm gonna mention something since we're talking about this. The Navajo nations, okay, the tribe Navajos, they are going through something very difficult. And it breaks my heart to see them, any tribes, but I'm seeing them because they're in our state, Arizona, the top of the four corners. And what they're going through is really bad. No one can go in, nobody can go out. They're all locked down. And a lot of them are, they need food. They're not getting their food there. A lot of that they need help by water. They're not getting it. And it's sad to see my brothers and sisters in Navajo Nation re- reservation that they're going through this. They asked help for our government, but it has not. They have promised a lot of the tribes, natives, when they made the peace, and it has not been completed. Navajo Nation needs all of us. We all need to pull together and help our brothers and sisters there because they are also brothers and sisters no matter what. And I hope that our government does give them their help that they need. Many are very sick. Many are it's just terrible because they showed a lot of what they're going through. And my heart broke because here we are thinking of ourselves, but also we're not thinking of our brothers and sisters that are in need. You know, but our Father is watching them. He's watching them because they are also spiritual. But what's happening now is happening to the Hopi tribe. They're getting smaller and smaller because Navajo Nation took over mostly all their land. Why? Because our government gave it to them, which is so sad because it belongs to the Hopi. Where I live, all the state, Arizona, half of the state of the United States belongs to the Hopi tribes. And that is what I'm going to be talking about. A lot of that. The beginning to the end of all this journey. So stay tuned. Don't miss it. It's something that you all need to know. And I'm not going to be speaking, it will be my Father speaking. He will speak. Like I told him, you need to speak. But right now, our brothers and sisters in Navajo, they need us. They need our government. And I hope our President Trump will do what they need to do to help them. I know one of the elderlies in Navajo, they went to talk to our President Trump. And I hope they get the help that they need. They need medicine, they need water, they need stuff for the babies, they need stuff for the kids, they need, you name it, the same way we need it. And we got it because we pulled in as neighbors, but who's helping them? So the tribes are also going to be standing up soon. This will be the beginning of all native tribes, Americans, and then saying the whole America, not just the United States. Soon they will rise up and fight as well. And it's already starting. And so this is why it's very important for us to be there with the nation, the Navajos. They need us. They really do. Hi, Doc, Michael, and welcome. I'm glad you made it. Most riots are paid by Joe Soros. Yeah, it's true, Jason. That's what someone was saying today. I'm not sure. I'm a ginger, Jason. Not sure. Over 150 years back. Good morning, Doc. Nice to see you. Yeah, you guys. So, here we are worrying with this stupid riot that's happening. They don't realize what's going on the other opposite side of the world, or the opposite of the country, with the Navajo nations, the tribe. And when I was seeing those faces of those children, it made me sad. Because our government didn't complete their promises from our ancestors. Oh, I'm glad you made it up. But yeah, that's this is gonna be a long journey. But when I get to that last point of it, I'll be out of this world. That's how I feel. My journey will be done. And now I will go to the fifth world where I belong. Because this is not my world. It's not. It was never been my world from the beginning. And my time will be up once I get this mission done, completed, kaput. I mean, done. The truth that our Father wants out ASAP. And I told somebody else, I said, we got to get this out ASAP. We don't have time. We don't. And time is pushing on me to get it out as soon as I can. It's a long journey, but I have to get going on it already. The Spirit of the Lord is really pushing it to get it going. Why? Because what's coming is going to trouble us big time. And we need to go back to the roots of our natives. We need to go back what they did. We need to go back how to bring the life back to this earth, to make it green again. Flowers, beautiful, everything, animals. But we have a part of this journey, but you have to find your own journey. And the only way you can find it is by asking. I've been asking for years, what's my journey? And now it's here. Now I know. Yeah, Jason says, I'm not leaving this world without trying to heal it. The unborn count on us. Exactly, Sean Winhouder. For the little ones, for sure, they are the hope. Exactly, Walter. They are. They are the future for this world. But what's happening? They're destroying their future. And we as adults, we're responsible too for them, because they're the generation. But again, this has to be cleaned out. It has to be. It's too much demonic evil on this earth. Too much already. And again, we are responsible for this land. All of us, each one of us around the world, throwing trash on the floor. It doesn't look good. Um, throwing trash in the waters, which is sad. We need to take care of it. And we're not taking care of it at all. None of us. Doesn't matter who you are, none of us are. Not one person is taking care of it. Even if they say it, they're not. So, and I'm saying for myself too. I don't throw trash, but still I buy stuff like food and they put it in the plastic bags, and what do you do with the bags? You end up throwing them in the trash, and then they take long for it to dissolve. Now they're taking them out of the stores starting this year. We have to buy their bags. So pretty soon they'll be taking away the plastic bag, which is good. But we have already done so much harm to this earth. The Mother Nature is just, she's too weak, way too weak. And like our Native American will say, you must take care of Mother Earth. No, we're not. Here too, in this one, the body form right now while I'm a nursing in the nursing home and I want to sure that me without this. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, I understand that part. I would do the same too, Sean. But yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I just hope President Trump cleans our air, get us back our clean air. I hope so. But try to take care of our planet, you guys. It's dying little by little. The light of this earth is going down and down. And pretty soon you will not see the light. You will see darkness. It'll be destroyed. Everything will be destroyed by our hands. 30 years of the acre that I've been taking care of it and it's been taking care of me. To see that our planet turns fruitful, has nutrition, the body and the soul. Right, Doc. I agree with that. Again, we have to go back the time of the natives. We have to. Where you plant your own crops. Many of them always stop by what is it, a creek or a stream, always. Where there's water, they will stay and stay there until they're ready to move on to another place. But we have to go back to their ways. And a lot of people doesn't know how to go back to those ways. I sure do. And I'm glad I do know. And it's coming. I haven't done what I'm here to do yet. My son must stay. Is when it's true. It's very true what you're saying. That sometimes we don't do our mission um, because we don't know it. But once we know it and you do it, then yeah. But you know what? Sometimes we don't finish our mission. It's time for us to leave. We leave. But um, but we all do have a mission to complete in this world in this time before the fifth world will start. Um, I don't know. I just really wish that everybody opened their eyes and their hearts and humble themselves to the only one, not a person, not a child, that you can just that they can help you, but they can't. The only one that can help us is our Father. He's the only one that can lead us to the direction of the good and the light and not the dark and the bad. But if you look around the world at this moment, time is short and they're pushing their agenda very hard against their patriots, which I am one of them, and I'm proud to say it. And We just have to hold on to whatever is coming toward the United States. I'm glad Trump is bringing our troops home. I'm waiting for that to happen, but he did say. I'm glad he went against all the media, well, Twitter, Facebook. Things are being done behind, closed doors, which I'm glad. This is why all the chaos is happening. They only have a short time, the Democrats. Sorry if anybody's a Democrat. I'm just being out there saying the truth. Um, but I wish the Democrats to open their eyes. What are these evil people are doing toward the United States? They were selling us to China. I'm pretty sure China owns California 100% and some of the other states. So yeah, it's a big deal with China. Research it and you'll find the truth about China. Walmart, if you guys don't know, Walmart is owned by China. You guys look into that, research it, and you'll find the truth. But Walmart is owned by China. That's why I don't shop at really at Walmart. Not, it's because we're making them more richer and we're the ones that are going through hell, not them. And in many ways. But just search it, research on it on China and the United States that they own Walmart. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Oh, wait a minute. Hi, Brian. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Bossy, is that you? Hold on. I'm not looking at chat. Oh, boss. Hi, Texan box. Boss. Sorry. I'm doing good, Texan. Texas, Texas. I got two people in Texas. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, Sean. Mostly everything is owned by China. And let me tell you, I was so happy with Trump the other day. I think yesterday was it. It was yesterday. How he said it straight to these people. And let me tell you, he will say something, and those that are awake, quote quote, will get what he's trying to say to us, and not to only to us, to the world. That's good, Texas. Yeah. So China will the CCP. It's not our friend. Anyway, about the folks who live there. Yeah, it's not. It's not the people. It's not even those that live here or live there or other countries. It's not their fault. It's not our fault either. What our presidents do, and unfortunately, it's that way. I guess I don't know. Sote, hello, good morning, and but yeah, you guys, I've said so much today. I was telling someone I was so. I've been nervous coming back doing live stream, like always. But yeah, okay. Give me your guys' opinion what I was just talking about and see if anybody remembers what I was saying. Jason, do you have anything to say? Zoo, Sean, Doc, anybody that's still here? Vibration. But yeah, you guys, everything's connecting to it the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, again, welcome. Thanks, Sue. Thanks for your love you give me. Everybody does things. But I don't know what else to say, you guys. Just look out when I come out and stream. It's gonna be awesome. It's exciting. It's a lot of things are gonna add up to what's really happening, where it started, and what's gonna end. Um, Everything that I know with this other person, he lines up to the spiritual realm, to the Native Americans. It lines up correctly and straight on. So I hope. Yeah, yeah, boss. I really believe that too. But see, again, I was saying that Donald Trump is what's holding us, still giving us time to what is it's go get the harvest, in other words. And those are the people that are blind, people that are not awake, people that need to see the light, people that need to feel the spiritual realm. You know, many of us, even believers, many of us are losing that. Why? Because they're losing their faith. They have so much fear in them that they're just they're doing their own flesh, you could say. But when you're filled with the Holy Spirit, you don't fear it. You don't, because one, Father doesn't give you fear. Two, He prepares you. And three, He will lead you where you need to go and let you know what's going on around you. But unfortunately, again, many has not tapped into the spiritual. I wish they did, to see the truth, what I'm saying. Oh, who's here? Jason. Oh, the great singing back into our favor. You will exactly, Wind. Exactly. I was telling this person, I don't know what you guys think. Okay. Here we are. We have President Trump in the White House, and he's stopping as much as he can against these evil ones. And they're afraid, and they're backing out more, more and more Democrats, evil ones, whoever they are. Um, they can also be lawyers, doctors. I don't know who they are, but they're fearing. See, because the light will shine, and the darkness will flee. And if it has to bring down those darkness people, evil ones, then it will be done, like it is in heaven. Um, it's Like I said, it's a spiritual fight. And when I saw Trump at the lighthouse, Trump doesn't even know what God is doing in him. Man, he doesn't even know. But he sure is holding back the darkness. He is. They see something in him that they're fearing so bad, and they're running as much as they can. But sooner or later, they will be caught. And sooner or later, their judgment will be done. Um, but it's just so crazy. That's how it works. So so Trump is there for a reason, and good things will come out, but also we have to go through the bad things, not always the good things. We have to go through the bad things to make us stronger, to hold on more to the spiritual realm than more than ever. But it has to pass. You cannot stop it. It has to pass. What's coming? We just have to be ready for it in the spiritual realm. Be ready. We will be judged. Yeah. Father loves us no matter what we've done. It's like a father on earth. He'll tell you what to do and not to do, and who you hang around with and not hang around with, and what, basically has a father. And he's the same way. He loves us. He doesn't want no harm for us. We harm ourselves by going by our flesh and not by the Spirit. I know that for a fact. There was many times I told Father to take me home. Many times I just didn't want to be in this BS world, but I couldn't leave. I knew my mission was I still had to do. And I'm pretty sure right now a lot of people feel that. But I know Father showed me that it's because evil is just planting so much in your head that you're thinking the flesh, you're thinking evil. But see, I'm strong in the spiritual realm. And this is where Father always pulls me out of things that I'm not supposed to be there no more. And because of my, you could call it my naive, or you could call it, like I don't want to do what God tells me to do, basically. But He pulled me out for a reason out of another group. And I didn't understand why. I had to go through a whole month with tears, a whole month of weep, in other words. And now I know why. I understood. It took me, God, over a month to understand my Father's way. But it's like my Father saying, nope, you got to get out of that. So-called people. I'm just putting it as an example, okay? Um, if I'm hanging around with a bad crowd, Father will pull you out of it because you don't belong there anymore. And because I'm being so called, I don't want to go because I like my friends, then He's going to pull me out in a bad way. In other words, no, you're going to listen to what you need to do. So that's what happened to me. And now I understand every single bit why I went through a lot in these past months, this almost 2 months. Really, what's today, 29th? 2 months today. Um, I went through a lot. But again, my Father is with me. He protects me. He lets me know who and where and why people are doing things behind my back. He lets me know who. He lets me know who follows me. He lets me know what their plans are. He protects me. And not because people say, oh, He doesn't talk to you. But you know what? He talks to your heart. He lets you know. And that is where He talks to, is your heart. He sees the heart of the people. He doesn't see who you are from the outside, what you have, what kind of house you live, what kind of car you drive, what kind of money you have in the bank. He doesn't care about that. What He cares is your love. That's all He wants to return is this, your love. That's it. That's all He asks. But we ask for more. And it's weird. We ask for more. And all He wants is our love. And we don't give our love to Him. We don't. Instead, we have hate against Him. I don't know why I'm telling this, but only Father knows why I'm speaking this. But we always put our faults in our Father. If there's a tragedy or someone passed away or something, God forbid, for anyone, and we blame Him. But we have to realize it's not Father who's doing all this. It's not. But yet we blame Him. And I say it for my reasons. And I could give you a reason why, if you want to hear it. It's a sad thing. I have older sisters, very older sisters. And one of my nieces got married. She had 3 children. And she argued with her husband. And she was a dentist, one of those assistants. And she called the police department in where I live, in our city, that he was following her. He would get out of his work to follow her. So she left him because she was fearing from him. And one day she was coming out of work, going to work. And my other niece, her sister, wanted to go with her and drop her off, but she said no, she was gonna go. She was okay. As soon as she came out of that door, he was waiting for her behind a gate where her sister was living. Went after her, opened his gun. It for God, I'm glad it got stuck. And her sister was saying, "Run, Sabrina, run." And when Sabrina was running as fast as she can, he ran faster. And since he couldn't shoot her, he had a knife. He caught up to her and slashed her throat and cut up her face. This is what Satan does. He destroys family. He destroys children's life. And there was a lady that came out and went to her and said, "Father, just take her. Don't let her suffer." I said, as soon as she said that, she left this world. And it hurt me. And yeah, I got angry with God. I got so angry with my father. But and then I repent because I knew it was something that there was no control that I could do. I didn't even know this was going to happen. But yeah, I got angry. I got hurt. And then I realized what I was saying to him. I shouldn't have not said. And Father knew. Father knew that it's because I was hurting. And that's what we go through. We go through all that. But yeah. But it's okay, Sean. It's just something I need to let you guys know that, we blame him for things that happen and it's not really him. It's just things that the enemy, the evil ones, or whatever you want to call them. But we are tested. We are tested in our lives to to get closer to our Father. You can call him whatever you call him, but I call him Father, my heavenly Father. Others call him grandfather, others call him other names, God. But I call him my heavenly Father all the time. And that's why I said when we get upset, we blame our Father for everything. When people die, when people get divorced or whatever, but mostly when they die, that's when they always blame our Father. And in reality, it's not him. And so that's why I said what I said about my niece, because I really did get angry. But I realized right there and then, about 5 minutes after that, I realized what I was doing and saying. And I told them, I'm sorry, I'm just hurt. So the next day, they were looking for him. And of course, he already was planning everything. And so when he did what he did, they went looking for him. They couldn't find him. The next day, they couldn't find him until the following day, the third day, they found him. And their children, which are my great nieces and nephews, when they found their father, he was hanged. But when they went in there, they found all these food, water. He already was living there. Where the trains go by, there's a canal. He was in there. And someone had called and said there was a man hanging. And that was my niece's husband. So when they did all this autopsy and all to make sure he wasn't in drugs or anything, it came out clean. It just snapped. He just snapped because of gossip. Okay, because of gossip. And so these children of theirs weren't. with her mom and daddy anymore, and they were little. And so yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy when you lose a loved one, but at the same time, at least they're, this is how I see it. What she went through, I wish nobody went through it. It was on the news. Everybody saw it. I was at work when they called me. That's when I went. I was mad at my heavenly Father. But I lost friends. I lost my parents. But you know what? On the other side, I will see him. I will see him. And his children are without parents. But my niece is raising them. Thank God. And so when you get angry, don't get angry at God. I've been in their shoes and it's not good. Honestly, it's not good. But it takes the toll out of your spirit. Yeah. But just be ready, just be prepared for what's coming. When Trump said something yesterday or today, something about Pacific Ocean, about China. Well, if you all don't know, China has owned California for a while. And that's why they're in the Pacific Ocean. So, you know, and Trump said something about it today. I don't recall it exact words, but he said China is on the Pacific Ocean. So, you guys, something's coming, and I feel it. And I'm just letting you guys know, prepare yourself, be ready, learn ways out, go drive some mountains, go find out where's water, go places, take a trip with your family. Because sooner or later, many of us are going to have to get in our cars and leave our home. That's how bad it's going to come. A lot of us, like me, might have to stay behind. I don't know. But it's coming, it's coming. And the journey that I have has a lot to tie in with what coming and what the research is doing. It's all going to tie into it. But the truth will come out. It will come out. Sooner or later, it's going to come out. And I hope quick because our time is short. And those that are going to be with me, we know time is short, very short. And the message has to go out ASAP. So in 2 weeks I'll be starting streaming. I don't know how many hours is it per month now. Since I haven't streamed for a while. Is it 20? Anybody know? Yeah, cats nailed it. The evil hate anger that lives in my heart. That is evil in the heart and dies there too. No, for sure. Just me and my grandma. Hmm. I'll, I'll take anything that's safe with a touch for salt. On the land is an illusion. You don't take it with you. It belongs to the future generations. Yeah. Hi, Rick. Hey, you made it. Hold on. How you been? Nice to see you again, Rick. It's been a long time. ¿Cómo estás? Yeah. A natural emotion cats falling hidden. Yeah, I get emotion a lot too. When I talk about my own life, my own journey, yeah, I get emotion big time. As long as you're here, ask yourself, what can you give to others alone? Exactly, Doc. Help those on your path. Glad you're back, good, and you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Rick. Yeah, I'm glad I'm back too. My journey is gonna just start already. Well, I've been speaking about it, Rick, but it's gonna start quick, I hope. But yeah. Missy, I wanna read some good advice, seek potential. Exactly, Rick. Exactly. You know, when you this is what I do. Okay. I said it before I speak. When you're at a store and you see these elderlies coming in, just open the doors for them. Just be gentle and say hi, how are you? And you know what? Just saying hi, how are you, will bring their big day for them. There's some people, okay, will be mad with this, mean face. But as long as you say hi and all, it still makes you feel good. I know it does to me. Even though if they give me a dirty look or what, but or doesn't say anything, it doesn't matter. As long as I said it, that makes me feel better. But there's also children that need the same thing. TLC. Are we ready to give TLC to children that are needed? Hmm. I know I am. But love is the key. Love is the key to give a free gift, and that is love. The same way you love yourself, hopefully it's good, then you love others. If you hate yourself, you will give hate. That's the way I see it. So, never hurts to be kind, Chris. Exactly, Rick. Doesn't hurt. Only a few seconds, a few minutes, or even if you need a chat for a few minutes, it makes everybody's day better. You're welcome, Jason. I know. I have to share things that goes through my past, through my life, because to relate what I'm trying to say. Most of all, I don't like to talk about what goes on in my family, but I try to put it together what I'm trying to say. Being upset with father, and I did that, and I repent. I regret it right there and then. But yeah, I show my fellow men and women the high regards where they may have detained unawareness. Just try it. Exactly. I try it all the time, Rick. As much as I can, I will try, to make someone happy or someone put a smile on their face, or if they need a ride. Shoot, I've been giving people a ride left and right since I've been where we're in lockdown. Early in the morning, you can go out and do things, but 5 o'clock we were locked down. As long as you're working, you have to have a paper, or else you're in the store, you have to show receipts. And people will ask me for rides, and I don't mind doing it. And see, those things, those little things means a lot to me. Or they come and knock on my door, do you have something like bread or sugar or whatever they need? If I have it, I will give it. And without expecting something back. And that's how it should be. You give love and not expect something back. If they give love back, then that's good. If they don't, then, at least you did it. That's all that counts, really. I'll show my fellow. Okay, just try it. I know what I mean. Oh, yeah, Rick. All people in general. But I think what's going on right now It's a wake up. It's a big wake up and prepare yourselves. Again, I'll repeat myself. 5 years ago, I've been saying, prepare yourselves, be ready for what's coming. Flat Earth was the awakening, and there was another awakening, which is this. Now, I was telling somebody about Agenda 30. They started in our state already. And it scares me sometimes because why our state? I don't understand why Arizona. Why are we the ones that are being picked to do all this experiment? Is it because of the heat? Or is it because we have less people than other states? I don't understand. I think Jason put the link of the radar of Arizona, how it is. We're being attacked, you guys. They're taking, draining our batteries, our energy that we have in us. They're making us weak. They're making our emotions go crazy. Whatever they're doing that night, it's terrible. It's really bad. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do, Lady Cats. Love myself, and now I am fit to love it. Love with no strings, its own reward. Love myself more all the time, and you all more. Exactly, Walter. I agree. I agree very much. Love ourselves first to give love to others. And if we don't love each other, we can't give love. If we hate each other, if I hate myself, I'll give hate. But if I love myself, we'll love others. And that's the key is give love. Love Mother Nature. Love your neighbors. Love your friends, your family. Let bygones be bygones. Because let me tell you what's coming. You're going to need each other. You know, when all this chaos was happening in some part of California, they were reporting each other. And I swear, they were reporting each other. And that's what's going to happen. It's already spoken that many will turn their families in. And that was happening in California. And of course, someone was having a party in California, and they had people over, and somebody reported them, and they came and took all of them in. They were all fined, and that's what's going to happen on the second round. So, we have to be prepared. Whatever's coming, don't let your guards down. Keep your faith strong, your path, but mostly your spiritual. Without the Holy Spirit, we're lost. Honestly, we're lost. And with the Spirit, we're not. And I wish that others that I know that open their hearts in the spiritual realm and see it from their own eyes, what it is. Just like our Native Americans did. This is why they call the peace pipe. The peace pipe that they always smoked. I always play around. Maybe it was Mary Jane, marijuana that they were smoking. Who knows? Because the natives knew about the plants. Who knows? Maybe there was plant of marijuana there and they smoked the peace pipe. But when they smoked the peace pipe, they were into the spiritual realm. Always. In their own little place. They used to smoke it and they used to be in the spiritual realm. And they saw the Great Spirit, which is called the Holy Spirit. This is why it's very important that I have to speak about what I need to do in these months to come, years maybe, I don't know. It depends on Father. But they used to see it just like we see it. They see it. They saw it. They knew who was the Great Spirit, which is our Father. They knew him very well. And many of the natives are responsible for this land. Many. especially one tribe, which is the Hopis. They are responsible for the land. And and it's gonna go back in their hands. This land belongs to the Hopis, belongs to the other three tribes too. And it's gonna go back in the hands of theirs, like it or not. Nobody can stop that. It's already they've been here too long already, and they know that it's coming too. They also know that their time is almost done as well, because they're seeing Mother Earth being destroyed, and they're being hurt because they are responsible for this land around the world, not just America, around the world. And it hurts me to even think that they are only a little people. Only so many people of the Hopi tribes are still alive. And there are more poverty than anything, than more tribes, than any tribes, the Hopis. Why? Ask yourself that question. Why? Why are the Hopis tribe are the that are so small, okay, and they don't have no water. They have to go down a little Colorado River and get the water. They don't have no light. Okay, they still use the lamps. They cook outside. They don't cook inside. If they do, well, good. But yet they're strong in the spirit. Why? Because our ancestors, their ancestors taught them, and they know that they're responsible for this land. So I put myself in their shoes all the time and say, wow, I have to go down and get my water down the creek, and it's way deep. It's not just right there, it's deep down, and you have to climb back up. And every day they bring their water, they plant their corn, and you know what they do with their corn? They eat some of it, and the rest they dry it. Why? For the other season. For their other season, so they can have corn to eat, which is so sad because they should have more than that. And then if they plant their it's medicine cat, so cat, they're already connected to nature too. Yeah, Rick, they are connected to nature. They always have been. But the thing is, it's it's just how strong the Hopi tribes are, so strong in the spiritual realm. A lot of the natives. I'm not just really Pacific Hopi, but all the natives been in the spiritual realm, has been and still are. Why are they so pushing in a lot of the countries that are natives, especially Canada too, are pushing the children go to a public school? Hmm. And that's how they wanted it in the past. They forced them to go in the public school when they were on the reservation. But going back to the Hopis, they're spiritual, Phil. They know what's coming. They spoke about it many, many years ago. I mean, 1,000 years ago. And now it's here. So they're trying so hard to keep this land in the way that Mother Nature wants. They call the Grand Canyon grandmother. Why? Because grandmother is the one that takes care of also the land, the earth. And this is the Hopis. They're the ones that call Grand Canyon grandmother. And so when they plant these corns and they put it to the next year, and these elderly, they know what they're supposed to do. And if they don't plant these seeds of the corn and they pass the dates, their Hopis always says disasters come right after. See, that's why I say they're responsible for the land. And if they have to plant a corn before a certain season, they said, and they pass that date, the date, then disasters will come. And this is why he said it's very important that the elders need to plant the seeds on time. But they know as well that time is short. They know that soon they will be leaving this planet as well, just like a lot of us will. But the truth has to come out sooner or later about all the tribes, not just the Hopis, the Mayans, the Secas, the Incas, my tribes, Kookabu, Yaquis, Comanches, Cherokees, you name it, all the tribes are connected together no matter what. They have the same prophecies, but a different way, but it's all the same. And they all connect together. But if you notice that lately they've been attacking other tribes, like in North Dakota, South Dakota. I remember an elderly where they use the redskin has a, what is it? What is it called? Like, I don't know what state it is. Washington, I think the Redskins. And their elderly said that they didn't like the name that they're using, the Redskins. Why? Because it's a slap in their face of the name that they're using. I would be pissed too. You're putting down their natives, their tribe down. A lot of them do. So yeah, the tribes, all tribes will stand up soon for their rights, for their land, because it's their land, and it's coming. It's coming, and this is where my journey starts, which is something I can't wait. Why me? Don't know, but it's me who's gonna start it. But there will be tribes coming together in this time, in these seasons, in the years to come, until all this is stopped. And I'm saying all tribes, all America, because we have to realize that Mexico, Guatemala, Salvador, Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Peru, um, what am I missing? Nicaragua, Honduras, United States, um, Mexico. Who else do you have? You have all these countries that are native. And it's very exciting because the secas are the ones that tell the time. But there's more beyond that, which is so exciting because I have so much info. But um, I don't want to go too far on that. But I think that's all I have to really say. I mean, I don't know. But it's all about spiritual, it's all about love, it's about all about taking care of our planet. It's all about bringing us together as one. But we're not one, right? We're not unity. I wish we were, but we're not. But it is coming when people will realize that you need each other. You need each other. And it was so beautiful here where I live in my city when all this chaos happened, lockdowns, and people are looking for toilet paper, and children need pampers or milk. We all helped each other. Hey, I got this. Hey, I got this. Hey, I'm going to the store. Do you need this? You know what? That's what's called unity. That's It's just something beautiful that I saw that we all pitched in. Hey, I could get a bag of lemons. I'll bring them to you. Don't go out. We'll bring it to you. The elderly, things like that. As a community, we did, and I'm grateful and blessed that I was part of it. And the second round that's coming, like they say, quote, in the fall, quote, we have to be ready to help others again. It's not going to be easy either, like the first time. It might be harder. I don't know. And but we have to be there for each other. Be strong. Lift up each other. Faith in the spiritual realm. Again, we are responsible for that as well. I, as a native, I'm responsible for it, and I know others that are native. We're responsible for it as well. You know, you guys don't have to take my word what I'm saying. Search it, look for it. Let the Spirit of the Lord or our Father touch you to lead you the right path, the right mission before you leave this world. And for sure, mine is this one, 100% and more. This is my journey. This is my mission. After all these years asking, I'm here. So I know that my time is near. My time is near to leave this world that I don't want to be in. It's not my world. This is not what's meant for me to be at. But I'm here for a reason. That's all I know. I'm here for a reason. But this journey will be the journey that I've been asking. So it's here. I ever had to do Lady Cat. Okay, I read that. Oops. Am I missing comments? Very spiritual people, Native American. Exactly, Rick. I agree. So I need to get your message off of there. Because, but yeah, you know, Native Americans, ancient Kenya. Yeah, Jason. There's so much to talk about, Jason. I mean, I hope you'll be part of it soon. But yeah, there's a lot of information what's about our Natives Americans, and I'm telling you, I have been talking about stuff, and it has been lining up to the spiritual realm, to the Native Americans from the beginning that everything started, um, and to the end. This is my journey. This is what I have to get out because I'm telling you 100%. Once it's done, I'm out. I'm out of this world. I don't know. I just don't know how long this would take. But I'm being honest because that's what my father gave me in my heart. So it's going to be tough road. I know that for a fact. Um, it's not going to be an easy road for sure. But I have to do what I got to do. I'll probably be crazy, you can say, crying sometimes, you could say, but I know I have to get it done. And I know my father is with me. I know he will protect me, and my angels are with me because they do exist, and I have my reason. Brian, welcome, Brian Griffin. How are you? Thanks for the show and the wisdom. Are you leaving? I'm gladly walk with you, Kat. Oh, so that's nice of you. My neighbor is wanting my company, so I gotta go. Thanks for the show, wisdom, my family. Thank you, Brian, for coming. I appreciate it. Blessings to you and your family. Okay, who am I missing here? Time and nature for sure. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, Jason, I know you're native, so yeah, it'd be nice to have you. Life is great, but I'm ready to check out. Check out what, Rick? Cats. And also, just to give you guys out information, I think they're changing Google Hangouts. I'm not sure what they're doing, but um, so far, I guess we're still gonna have it. I'm not sure, but there's a new app they want us to go in. I don't know if I should. Gold is the modern world. The gold corn is the ancient world. Wealth is the time for choosing. Yeah, Doc, man, you're on spot. You're right. Again, it's two paths, two worlds, and we're entering to the fifth world. Many already did, but there's many that needs to. Here I'm at after my own heart. You've been talking to my missus a lot. If I can. I'll keep coming back till this world is healed, if I can. I'm more stubborn than the oldest girl that I ever lived. I'm just doing your jokes. But yeah. But anyways, you guys, I know I've been on for 2 hours. Anybody knows how many hours you could do per month? Anybody knows? Is it 20 still? Yeah, Rick, there is a lot of corn that's GMO, but to be honest with you, the the Hopi tribes, they have the good corn. Because like I said, they what they do is they eat some of it and then they dry it and then they'll put it for next year. But the corn that we eat right now, yeah, it's GMO. 20? Okay, cool. So we could do like 2 to 3 hangouts per month. Hmm, that'll be good. It's good enough. Or even we could do 4 if we just cut it to 2, 4, 6, 8. We could do 6 per month. Stuff is real, I know. Hmm. Yeah, the good seeds, Rick. Our government has it hidden away somewhere. All the good seeds. But it's already getting late here. I know some of you guys just woke up. Some of us are just ready to go to sleep. Some of us are just like in the middle of their day, I guess, different countries. But I'm so grateful for everyone that came in and said hi and laughed, and those that I haven't seen for a long time, like Rick, and I don't know who else was here, but I appreciate all you guys. Flat Earth came, Brian, Jason, and God, Rick, whoever, all the rest. Thanks for coming, you guys. I appreciate it. But stay tuned for my new journey, my new mission, and to see where the Father leads me to, which I know where I'm going. I just can't say it. But just stay tuned for everything that's coming. I just got to get some stuff uh, taken care of, the odds and ends, very soon. I have to do that quick. And then I'll start streaming about my mission. I'm excited, of course. I'm a little nervous too at the same time, but most of all, I'm excited and blessed that I finally know my mission. Finally. But I hope I'll have people that are natives or even, no one that is not native. Give me your input. What do you think? I mean, it doesn't matter to me. But mostly it's all going to be about native and spirituality. I have to. I have to speak about it. No doubt. No buts or not say I'm backing out. I have to do it. But anyways, I'm going to get going. I'm already a little tired. But again, I appreciate everybody coming. Always good to see you. Same to me. Same to you. Thanks, Rick, for coming. It's been a long time. Be nice, treat lady cats, big heads friends. Good night, Walter. You guys all have a safe, night, and remember to keep safe, be strong, keep in faith, uh, tap into your spiritual realm. It's more important. Give love to those that are needed. Help each other as much as you should help if you can, basically. But always keep your guard up. Always. Don't let them down. I let my down and I regret it because now I can't stop it. But it's okay because God has my back. And just take care of your families. Do it for your children, your grandchildren, those other children that are just being born to step up for them. Many are already. I see it already through all this country and around the world how they're stepping up for it, for their freedom of speech. Just as the United States, we're all standing up with Trump, our president. We should. It doesn't matter what party you're from, Democrat, Republican, liberals, or lefties, how you want to name them, communist. It's it's for all of us that we're all going through it. Doesn't matter who you are, what background you're from, what color your skin. It's for everyone that what they're doing to us. I think we had enough. I think everybody had enough. But we must support our president, and you must support your president of the good things, not the bad things, but the good things. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, because especially our president tells us here and there hints, and those that are awake will know the hints right away. So just keep your eyes open, your ears, and just remember that all this chaos, all this virus is just a slap in the face because around when they're doing this and these riots is to keep us off of the elections um, as well. So just keep that in mind. I'm telling you, Trump, no matter what, if you don't like him or not, he will win the 2020. It's already written, it's already done. And like I said, he will be the one that will give us time to get our crap together. I'm gonna say it like that, or your shit together in the spiritual realm because it's coming. I'm telling you guys, it's coming, and it doesn't matter what the Bible says to others. It speaks to me in my way to understand in the spiritual realm. People can read the Bible in and out and say things about the Bible, decoding the Bible. And people that say that this and that about the Bible, let me tell you one thing, and I'm being honest and truthfully. Those words of the Bible is written by man. I understand that. I understand that they can brainwash us in so many ways. But what I do know, 100%, is that through those words, I'm being, it's being spoken to me in my heart. Because when I pray, the Spirit of the Lord always sends me to the Word of God, to that Bible. And when I read it, it's what I prayed. And I understood that my Father heard my prayer and sent me to there to hear His words completely through the Bible. It's a tool of survival. It's a tool of us to be a good person, basically, to love one another, to be kind. Also, the Bible tells us what to do in a situation like what we're going through now. If you look up at the time of Jacob, of Joseph when about the food that they were short. They knew famine was coming. Told the king that he had to grab all the food and to put it in the food storage until the 7 years that passes. In those 7 years, they started to sell their food to all the people around the world that they had in the Middle East, which they call Middle East, quote quote. And um, and it's happening now. We have to store our home food because we don't know what's going to happen. And it's the same going back to the Bible. When I'm down, big time, and I pray and I release everything I feel and I go to the Word, it comforts me. It comforts me so much. It gives me peace. And I can't believe people don't believe in the Bible. Like I said, I understand it's written by man and there could be lies in there. It can be deceiving. I understand that. But when you're so close with the Spirit of the Lord, so close and know the spiritual realm, those words come alive. Those words come and let you know so you'll have it in your heart what to do as well. The words come alive. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I'm not a Bible thumper like they said. I'm a Christian, they say I'm not. I don't care what they say anymore. But all I can say is the word does come alive and it does speak to you because you're asking for answers. You're asking questions, this and that. And you're asking why. And the answer is in His Word. And I know that for a fact, 100%. That's where I get my answer. That's where I get what I need to do. That's where I get when He speaks to my heart, what I'm going through. And I catch it all the time. And that's how He works. You guys, He loves you guys all the time. And I feel His pain. There's times I'm sitting in my living room or where I'm at, and suddenly I just cry. And I know He's hurting. The Father is hurting because He's seeing what's happening on His creation, Mother Earth. And I feel His pain sometimes, and it makes me feel like um, I don't want to feel Him. I don't want to feel Him, but I have to because that's cats. And I see His tearness, and I know that I cried so much this past month, these days, because I see what's coming, and Father is warning us, and somehow, some way, through people. And He's hurting. He's hurting inside. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to tell you, but it's the truth. Father loves us very much. He doesn't want this planet to be destroyed anymore. Because if it continues, it will be destroyed. And the fifth world will come in. So everyone, just do who you are. Love yourself so you can love others. Do not hate so you can hate others. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I've done my mistakes, but I also correct mistakes if I can. We all should. We all should give. When you ask for forgiveness to others, they should forgive you just like you forgive them. But it's hard because people are stubborn. They don't want to forgive. But I wash my hands on that, about what I'm going through. Because I ask for forgiveness to many. And when I do that, my hands are washed. I have nothing to do with it anymore. It's in God's hands, not in mine. I tried and tried and tried to talk to a person, and I couldn't. I just couldn't. And I got tired. I leave it in God's hands now. And this person, I hope he puts it in it and this person's heart to recognize that I did ask for forgiveness and that he should really think about it. That's all I have to say about that situation. But I'm not going to speak about it anymore. It's done. It's over with. But forgive everybody, you guys, just so you could go in peace. We don't know if we're here tomorrow. We don't know if we will wake up tomorrow. Always have that peace in you when you do go to sleep. But anyways, I'm out. The heart is more stronger. The third temple is coming, huh? Yes, Rick. They started building the temple, so-called Jerusalem, quote, quote, Israel. But this is, oh gosh. Man, Rick, I wish I could tell you, but this is part of that too. And you will realize down the road. But but yeah, the third temple is being built. I don't know if they stopped it for a while. I'm not sure. But or they finished it. I don't remember. I have to look that up again. But yeah, I heard they finished it. And I also heard that the sea, which is the Dead Sea, where no plants or animals can, or animals, I think, or insects that can be in this Dead Sea. There was a woman from Israel went to the Dead Sea. You can't even take a bath. You can't drink the water. It's nasty. And for some reason, she went down there and she saw living animals in there. The plants were green. And I remember in one of the passage of the Bible speaks about it, that Jesus spoke about it in the Old Testament and the New. And he said once that happens, then the time is near. And it's not like he's, you know, a lot of people think differently, but his time will come, which is now. And he's talking about not, God, it's so hard to explain, but there will be destruction for sure. But that is one of the signs, and the third temple is already built or it's already done. I'm not sure which is the third eye, right? And of course, you still have the Philistines and the Israelites still fighting, which is Israel. They're still fighting for the same thing. You're talking about thousands of years. Babylonians, my gosh, they're here. So everything is coming to its place. Babylonians is the United States of America, the new Babylonians. And this is why it's being fought so hard, because these Babylonians um, are what's destroying the United States and the world. But I talk to you about my country, the United States. We are the new Babylons. But the ones that are the Babylon, not us, you and I'm talking the ones that are do evil. And we're talking about the Democrats. I'm sorry, but it is. And there are Babylons. But there are Babylons like us because they're doing the same thing. And if we really look at it, New York, all the statues, you go to the Washington, D.C., and the other places, you see all these signs of demonics. And the Babylonians, I remember reading is that there will be revenge at the end of time. So through the whole history, okay, through the whole thing of the beginning to now, where the Babylonians started, they're here. And this is why it's so important about the natives. They're trying so hard as well to protect this land. And this is where all it ties in, everything ties in together. I just don't know yet until I get to that point. But we are the Babylonians, and we see it if your eyes are open. But anyways, I gotta go, you guys. Thanks, and I appreciate it. I'll talk to you all later or soon. And hopefully I see you all at the next stream. And remember, in 2 weeks starts the whole thing on this new journey that I have to do. So, but peace, many blessings to you and your family. Please be careful out there. Stay safe. Keep your family safe. And always remember you're not alone. You have the Spirit of the Lord with you, our Heavenly Father. And let Him guide you. Let Him. But anyways, good night, everyone. And I'll talk to everyone soon.